everyone, Larry back with you again today, and I really do appreciate you joining us here on St. Nick's Farms. Let me start by saying if you like the video, be sure and give us a thumbs up. Again, if you like the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. What I'm working on today, in previous videos, you've seen us in this ongoing saga concerning the fuel tank. And this tank here is the one I bought a few weeks ago. It developed a leak. I tried to patch that leak. The patch, I think, held in places and stopped some leaks there, but there was other leaks that I did not get covered up. So I went back and I patched another leak. I think I got it taken care of, but still yet there is another leak. So it's not very large, but it is a leak nonetheless. So what I'm doing is I went ahead this past week and I bought a 150-gallon fuel tank. It already has the 12-volt pump on it with the filler nozzle, and that's all new. That's on the other tank. So I had just decided that we're going to take the fuel that's in this tank, and I'll use it in our bullet heater that we use over in the greenhouse. It will burn off of either kerosene or diesel, and I think this fuel will be fine enough for that. But even with the filter on here, I'm still seeing some small little fragments of something, just very, very small. But I don't want to run any of this fuel through either one of my tractors. I've made that decision, especially the John Deere that we call Big John. I certainly don't want to run any of this fuel in that tractor. So again, I've got a place prepared here, and I'm going to be moving this tank over to here and bringing the new tank and putting it underneath this shed here where this tank currently is. So again, thank you so much for joining us here on St. Nick's Farms. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but my plans are to lift everything at an angle so that when it lifts, it should ease the tank this way over where I'm going to move it. And then I'll have to get another bite, if you will, on it and move it again until I can get it out to where I can get a chain on it with one of these lifts and be able to maneuver it around where I want to finally set it. So let's see here if we can lift this up. I'm going to start by lifting up Big John's end if I can. Okay, I've got that end lifted some. Now let's see if we can lift the other end. Hopefully lifting this end should pull it toward the camera. getting ready for a second lift. Let's see if we can, having to check for this roof and the wire. Okay, what I think I can do now, since I've got this center hook exposed, I can take the tractor boom hooked to here, and if I can arrange the balance of the fuel in the tank to keep it from going one way or the other, I believe I can move it with the boom on Fergus here, and then I'll be able to kind of place it where I want to. Okay, this first lift will just be to see if the tank will lift level, and if it does, then I'll maneuver the tractor around to get the tank in place where I want to leave it permanently. I've got it hooked up again, but what is happening, the strap is stretching. The chains won't give, but the strap is giving some and throwing everything off. At this point, I'm pretty much committed. Not much I can do except be careful. The fuel has run to that end of the tank, so now it's a matter of seeing if I can maneuver it around and get it over here in place. Well, with Jenny's help, was able to get it down and get it on the runners. This is the tank that we've picked up. It's 150 gallon. It is an aluminum tank. Going to go down and get Big John, get this unloaded off the truck and get it down there under the shed. Since we've got the other tank moved out of place, we'll get this one set up and under the shed. Okay, gonna pull up here and see if we can load this tank here onto this pallet and get it moved down to the shed. I'm backing into place with this tank because I want the pump to be facing the way it is now, which is toward the main building. See if we can get out now and get this unloaded. Okay, well there you have it, folks. Got the new tank set under the shed here where the old tank was, and it was much easier to move without, as I said, without fuel in it. Hope you enjoyed the video and look forward now to getting the tank filled up. I've I've got fuel lined up to be delivered here. Probably going to start out with about 125 gallons in it, and we'll get the battery set up to plug the pump into. I am going to go ahead, you may or may not be able to see it over here, but I am going to go ahead and put the filter on this pump, and that should fix us up pretty good. And hopefully this tank will serve us well for a long time. So again, thank you so much for joining us here today on St. Nick's Farms. As Neil Koch says, if I'm lucky, I'll see you the next time. So thank you so much, folks. This is Larry. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.